Hey everyone, this is Scott Ottman from directresponsecontentmarketing.com. And if no one pays attention to your marketing, no one is going to pay for what you're marketing. I'm going to continue my series today on attention to help you to learn ways in order to capture the attention of your prospects so that you can present your marketing to them and see if they might be interested in what you're trying to offer them. My lesson for you today is the attention-getting lesson that we can learn from the first millionaire of the California Gold Rush. If you have not subscribed to this channel yet, it's brand new. You might not have ever even seen a video on this channel until today. I would encourage you to do that right now. I've been posting videos on it for a week or so. We're just getting started. I'm just beginning to post content, and we're going to have different topics, but right now we've been focused on attention. And I would encourage you to do that, and I would encourage you to go back and especially to watch the first video about return on attention. You must make sure that the people who give you attention get a return on their attention, or they will never pay you with their attention again. But today, let's get to this story, because some of you are thinking, okay, attention lessons from the California Gold Rush. He's crazy. I was watching one of my favorite shows last night. Today's Saturday. It's cold outside. We just got back from a walk with my wife by the beach with our dog, and I decided to record this video for you today. I want to record it because I want to have the videos in the queue ready to go in a more timely fashion for you each day of the week when I post them. And the lesson that I want to talk to you about today is from that show, and they told a classic story about John Sutter, this pioneer lumberman, one of those things, who owned property up there. And they told about that classic night when John Marshall, his lumber mill foreman, came and said, John, we found gold. And John's first response is, we can't tell anybody, we've got to keep it a secret. And so they made this agreement, we're not going to tell anybody. The problem is, it's very hard to keep secrets. And one day, some of John Sutter's workers went to the general store in town that was owned by Sam Brannan. And as they got up to the counter to pay for their supplies, they asked Sam if they could pay with gold. Now, it's not common to pay for anything with gold today, but it wasn't that common back then either. And so Sam's like, where'd you get this gold from? And they kind of explained it's from John Sutter's property. And Sam took the gold. And Sam began thinking. He owned 3 stores in the nearby area. There's nowhere else to go to purchase things. And he realized when people realize that this gold is here, they're going to come and they're going to need pans, pots, and shovels. And he thought, if I have all the pans, pots, and shovels, then people have to get them from me. And so he purchased all of the equipment that he could possibly have, and he filled his stores with it. And then he took that gold in the jar, and he went to San Francisco, and legend says he ran through the streets with the gold in the jar saying, there's gold in the American River. And he also owned a newspaper and, made sure the headlines were everywhere. And that captured people's attention. And people flocked to the area, and John Sutter's worst nightmare came true. They came in and just ransacked his property, and they came and took the gold, and John Sutter never ended up becoming wealthy from that. But Sam Brannan did. Now think about this for a second. Sam Brannan realized that the thing that would get people's attention was that gold. And he realized that if he could use that thing that everybody was wanting and capture their attention, they would come and purchase the solution that he was offering that would help them to get that thing they needed and wanted. Our prospects all need and want something. Some of them want answers. Some of them want solutions, results, relief. That's the gold that they're looking for. And we need to know what that is, like I've talked about in the previous videos. And then we need to figure out how to use that to capture their attention. That end result that they're hoping for and that they're wanting. Something that's so important in their lives, like that gold. That they'll drop everything else, or that they'll stop paying attention to everything else that's on their reticular activating system, like I talked about in my previous video. And they will focus on what you have to say, and they will run to try to get their hands on that solution. And as they run to get their hands on the solution, they come to you because you are providing the means or the way for them to get that end result, that relief, those answers, the solution they need. So that's the lesson. Don't be like John Sutter and try to hide this solution that they're hoping for. Figure out what it is, and then figure out how what you are offering them, or the company that you're working for is offering them, how that thing provides them with the end result, and then wave that end result in front of them and show them how what you are offering through your marketing helps them to achieve that. So that's your lesson for today. Hope it was helpful for you. Again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would encourage you to do that right now. If you haven't checked out my website, directresponsecontentmarketing.com, go and do that right now. It's all about a brand new form of marketing that I've come up with that combines the principles and the methods of direct response and content marketing together in a very powerful way. There's a private members area that's free that you can get access to resources, and you should just check it out. You can always sign up, and if you don't like it, you can always just unsubscribe. But check out some of my articles there. I've got written articles, not just videos, and I'll have more of those coming up soon. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Talk to you again soon. Bye.